So, today let's take a look at what is happening and what is coming up in your love life. So, first we have the Sophia card. This is the first position, uh, upright. And this talks about divine plan and some kind of deeper and bigger message that is guiding you on this journey in your love life. So you are learning something about it, and you are also perhaps sensing this larger purpose behind past issues or disappointments. So it also shows that you have grown a lot in your intelligence and that you are a very, very sensitive and intelligent person. So it shows that you developed a lot of clarity and discernment, and also you have gained a lot of experience, and now you can use it well in your next developments. And then we have the bud, but the bud card is reversed. So this card is about potential. So the bud that is ready to open. So now something is beginning in your love life. This shows a promising new beginning, but as it is reversed, it shows that perhaps you're not yet ready for it, or the timing is not yet right, and perhaps you or the other one or the other person is hesitant or not really jumping in this new beginning that is promised to you. And then right next to it, we have the Sun card reversed, which is all about joy and success. And perhaps this shows that you have difficulty believing that joy is possible. So we have a kind of a blocked joy, and this vitality is not flowing. But since the card is reversed, we actually see in the image like this ray of sun is like growing upward, opening up. So it can also show that something from within you, from your depths, is unfolding. Because clarity can be gained as coming from above, but also it can be gained from coming from your depths, from your unconscious, from your painful and deep experiences. So, in this case, especially since we started with the Sophia card, we have this kind of notion that you are growing through pain, that you are enlightening your life through difficult experiences, through the, we could say, dark night of the soul, like you're being in touch with very deep realms of your being. And now this light of sun or and the ray of sun is coming out, so you are waking up from your depths, from your pain, from your deep experiences. And next to it we have the held cards in reversed position. So this held card is all about surrendering and allowing yourself the support. And as it is reversed, it may indicate that you are perhaps too tight or too tightly trying to hold on to things or to control things. And perhaps there is a lot of worry and you cannot fully surrender and allow things to grow and develop. So, in a way, we see a lot of potential, a lot of beauty, but in a way, the flow is, I wouldn't say blocked, but perhaps obscured by your past experiences, worries, and fears. And then we have below the supporting card is the grandmothers, which is also reversed. So this is all about roots and deep connections, deep family connections. So these can indicate that you have inherited certain beliefs about relationships and family patterns around love, perhaps literally coming from your maternal side. And then this now is holding you back. So they are no longer serving you. And with this sun card popping up, now this ray of light is coming out as your individual approach toward life, where you will not be holding on to your inherited patterns. So it is time to allow your own light to shine, and you are radically breaking up with the old beliefs and expectations that no longer serve you. So maybe you can ask yourself what are your ideas about love that were passed on to you, and perhaps what kind of stories you are unconsciously repeating. And this gives a very good indication that you are ready to break with this past. And then right next to it, we have the wastelands, which is about being in a desert, being alone, being deserted. But here the card is reversed. So this lonely period is ending. You're waking up. So the wastelands indicate like an emotional dryness, and now this is beginning to soften, and hope is coming back, and you are beginning to leave this wasteland behind. So the message now in your love life is that there is this divine timing and divine wisdom operating behind the scenes, as we see in Sophia card, the intelligence that is guiding you, and your own intelligence, your own insight, showing that you're a very intelligent person, and already you have all this knowledge and intuition, and you can trust your intuition and understanding of the situation. And then we have new love coming with the bud, but which is not fully visible yet. This can be new love or a renewal in your existing relationship. And you are coming back in touch with your own capacity for happiness with this Sun card, and allowing to trust instead of controlling and dominating perhaps things, or trying to push them your way out of fear or out of desire to keep everything together, which is indicated by this health card reversed. And of course, old inherited patterns in relationships are being released, as we see in this grandmother card reversed, and you are opening to a new, more satisfying period, because this emotional emptiness in the wastelands is being released. So you are in a kind of very significant transition, and you are transforming the old past that you have learned from, and you are using your intelligence, so you can trust yourself, you can trust your wisdom, and go through this very deep and satisfying period of releasing old patterns and allowing joy and love to come back to your life.